Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
We are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So Heather, what are we popping open today?
We are popping open a conversation and an oil experience today. We are nearing, we're in the middle of election season here. We are nearing our next presidential election, which is coming up in November. And things are tense, as they tend to be around this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we thought this would be the perfect time to give you guys some tools to help you feel prepared for this probably high emotional season. So this episode is airing on November 1st, and Election Day this year is November 5th, so just a few days later. But we really hope that this experience that we're going to walk you through can help you, because emotions are going to run high. Even if it's not your emotions, maybe people in your family or your household, their emotions are going to be running high. And so we've specifically picked oils that hopefully you already have on hand. And it's so powerful. If you've never used oils to help shift emotions, it's so powerful. And so we really hope that you will use this podcast as a tool to help you navigate this potentially difficult season.
And we specifically chose emotions that we felt like were the primary emotions that people have been going through or will be going through over the next couple of weeks. So the reference book that we used for this is the Essential Emotions book. And I feel like I always enjoy this one for the way it allows you to kind of walk through picking the emotion that you want to either that you have and want to change, or the one that you are looking for. And then it gives you the oils that you can choose for that, as well as a way to kind of look a little bit deeper, something that you can declare, and then something that you can visualize so that you can hopefully shift your emotions through that. And I feel like that always works really well for me, and I think it's really powerful. So hopefully we picked a good set of emotions and a good set of oils for a wide range of people.
Yeah. And I do think as well, we purposely picked emotions and oils that you can like layer and stack together. So if you have all three of these, do all three of them, because you're going to feel a shift and a difference. But if you just have one, you're still going to feel a difference. So what are we starting with?
So the first emotion that we are going to start with is protected. I think people feel unprotected if their candidate is not going to win, and that's not necessarily a mentally safe place to be. So a way to kind of look a little bit deeper and think about this is, are my boundaries strong? What will it take for me to honor my space, mental, physical, emotional, and allow others to stay in their own space? Do I have a healthy understanding of what it is and is not okay for me? We chose frankincense because it falls under one of the oils that is for being and feeling protected. And Meg, do you want to talk a little bit about why we chose the application spot on the body?
Yeah, so we decided applying this on the feet would be best. First of all, it is a tree oil, so it's super grounding. But also, if you look up oils for shielding emotions, a lot of times they recommend putting it on the feet. And so not only are you protecting yourself, but you're literally shielding and providing like a protective bubble around yourself. And so taking this oil, or even taking the new stick and rubbing this on the bottom of your feet, is going to help shield you, protect you from other people's energies, and also just from the overwhelm of your own energy.
Make you feel protected. Okay, so we're going to do a drop in the hand. Oh, I got two. We're going to rub the hands together and take a few big inhales. And then we are going to apply that to the bottoms of the feet. And while we do this, we can think about declaring that I no longer need to allow unwelcome influences into my space. I can now honor my boundaries by refusing them. You can visualize imagining yourself in a protective bubble that will completely cover the space around your body. See yourself fill the space with positive colors and emotions. Now, we both love this oil. It is very easy to apply to the feet. The stick, I have not received it yet, but also easy to apply. But again, one other new frankincense product that you have had great success with recently.
Yeah, is the new frankincense pill. It's a frankincense boswellic acid complex. And so it's a supplement that's got basically both the frankincense oil as well as the resin, which is pretty cool. So now we're getting all different parts of the frankincense tree plant, and they all have calming effects on the body, also anti-inflammatory effects on the body. And I, within about 20 minutes of taking this, especially I was sick 2 weeks ago, taking this within 20 minutes, I felt a huge shift and change in just my overall feeling. So this is a good one too. I'm going to go ahead and take it.
And I honestly already feel a shift and just a little bit more relaxed after just applying that to my feet. My feet feel calm and comfortable. I feel comfortable right now.
And I went ahead and doubled up. I did the oil
good for
and
you.
the stick, so my feet feel very well.
Well, you tripled up.
Yeah, I tripled up.
Now you just tripled too. Okay, so the next emotion that we chose was fearful. Again, I think a lot of people are fearful that the country is going to go in a direction that they don't want it to, or that it already is going in a direction that they don't want it to. So the oil that we chose for this was Adaptiv. And the things that we want to think about is, what is the root cause of my fear? What will it take for me to process this fear? Last episode, or a couple episodes ago, we talked a lot about processing through emotions and not just pushing them away, because if we don't deal with things, they certainly come back with a vengeance later. So it's okay to be fearful, but we need a tool to be able to help us process that. So we went with Adaptiv. We're going to put it in our hands. We'll take a few inhales, and then the body part that we chose for this is we're going to apply it over our chest. Adaptiv is a calming oil. So I feel like just being able to inhale that and have it close to your heart, close to being able to smell it with it on your chest, I think just makes you feel a little bit calmer.
And it smells good too, like added bonus.
Of course it does, yes. So we can declare that I now release fear. I now trust that I am safe and provided for today and in my future. We can visualize that we see a light dispel darkness around your body. Invite this light to dispel all false thinking and lift your mind to a higher truth about the self and the future.
So again, this is one that has a supplement version. And the supplement for this, it's got essential oils in it, but it also has additional adaptogens that, again, so helpful during stressful times. Heather and I both have talked on the podcast in the past about how much we love this pill when we need it. So anytime you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, take this and pretty quickly you'll feel, it's not like it takes away the stress, it just takes away the burden of the stress for you. So,
ooh, great description.
Really love this pill.
Yes, completely agree with what you just said. Okay, so speaking of burden, the other emotion that we chose was powerless. The nice thing about our country is that we do have the option to have our voice heard through voting. And so we may feel powerless as individuals, but hopefully people feel like they have a little bit of power when they get to use their voice through voting. The oil that we chose for this was tea tree. And the way we can kind of dig a little bit deeper is, what caused me to relinquish my power to act? What benefits do I receive when I remain a victim? What is my dream? So for this one, I'm going to still put it in my hand because I like to be able to inhale all the oils, but we're going to put this directly onto the crown of our head. So I tend to just tip the bottle upside down, and I got a drop on there, but I'm still going to take a few inhales. Uh-oh, it's dripping down. I got it too close to the front.
The headphones definitely make this a little harder to apply as well.
Okay, so for this one, we can declare that I now claim my power to act. I am powerful and ready to choose for myself. We can visualize, imagine a spark igniting in your heart, filling your body with energy. See intention flow from you to accomplish your desires and purposes. Now, we might not always get what we want. Hey, guess what? That's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just with elections, people. Life's not fair. Some of us are not going to be happy. It is what it is, okay? But we have tools to be able to help us process the emotions that we're going through so that we don't feel so overwhelmed, to use Meg's word, and that we can be faithful that things are going to be okay.
Yeah. Well, I feel super chill now.
I feel like you definitely do. Just your whole expression's just more relaxed. Do you feel comforted by your protective bubble that we have created?
I think the word I would use is I just feel kind of zen,
Okay.
which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely life's going to be okay.
It is going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Regardless.
Yes.
So, yeah. I definitely recommend this application, clearly.
5 stars for Meg.
Yeah, definitely grounding, calming, and like I said, zen. So, which is awesome.
So that is with the topical application and us inhaling from our hands. But let's say you are having people over at your home and you know that they have opinions different than yours and it feels like it might be a little bit stressful or contentious. These oils smell good. I mean, I've had them open on my desk for a while, and I feel like even as I had each of them in my hands and inhaling, you could be diffusing this because you might not be able to sit the person down and get some frankincense on their feet and some Adaptiv on their chest and their tea tree on their head, but you could be diffusing this so that at least everybody in the room is experiencing that aromatically.
Mm-hmm. I probably would leave out the tea tree.
Would you now?
Just for scent purposes.
Okay, well, hold on now. I don't know, stick them together beside you. I feel like when I smell them all together, the tea tree is not what stands out, and we could always put a drop of the tea tree. We don't have to put equal amounts of each of them.
That's true. That's true. No, you're right. When I smell them all together, I guess it's just because I'm smelling tea tree more because that was the last one I applied. But yeah. Also, this is random, but Purify. Isn't Purify really good for contentious environments?
Okay, hold on. I can check that for you because I have this sitting in front of me. So let's see. It's for purification. Ooh, yes. Assist individuals in releasing toxic emotions.
Yeah.
So, yep. Supports individuals who feel trapped by negativity or toxicity. So, yes, you could use that too. But that, to me, is a strong smell. It's got the cilantro in it. So, I feel like I'd rather go with the 1 drop of tea tree, personally. You do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do.
I'm just giving options to the people. All right. Well, anything else on the subject?
Obviously, we're in the U.S. and we are speaking for what is happening for us right now, but all countries have elections, and it sounds like, from what I hear, a lot of them can be stressful for people, and that a lot of countries feel a little bit divided on those topics. So I think that this would apply for anybody, anywhere.
Yeah. And really, this would even apply to holiday season, family coming over with different views and opinions. Like, there's so many different ways to use this. So definitely use this application anytime you feel stressed and overwhelmed. And we'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think about episodes like this. Let us know if you also feel zen after doing all the things. And if you don't mind, we'd love reviews as well. It helps more people find us online the more reviews we have. So if you've enjoyed this, give us 5 stars if we earn that. And a lovely review. We'd really appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.